Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I create presentations in quite literally minutes using AI and my exact step-by-step, which AIs I use, etc. So when it comes to creating presentations, I like to put as little thought into it as possible. Well, there's a lot of thought, but not my thought, right? And what I mean by this is I actually take transcripts of every single one of my videos and I pop it into an AI cloud so that it can essentially read all of the information, know exactly who I am, how I speak, etc., and then be able to take that information, pop up a few different ideas, and then get to work for me. So first and foremost, how we're going to get started in this whole process is you are going to go into Zoom or Google Meet or wherever, Fathom, doesn't matter, wherever you have meeting recordings and grab the transcript. So I just simply went into Zoom. I went into a specific recording. The more the merrier, because the more you can feed AI, the better off it's going to know you and what your typical ideal client problems are. This is great if you record all of your coaching calls. Use a coaching call because that's going to be clients that actually are open to telling you all of their problems. So you're going to be able to utilize that as leverage when it comes to creating this presentation or just having ideas for content in general. So definitely get to work on that if you don't already do that. But we're going to essentially just grab that transcript. I downloaded it and then you're going to go into Claude. I like Claude personally the best. It is just very literate in comparison to the other AIs. And I feel like it is able to give me better responses based off of what I'm looking for more so than anything. So I just took that transcript and I popped it in here. This may or may not read it. We're going to have to see. But VTT sometimes doesn't get read by AI. From there, what we're going to do is we are going to take this prompt right here and we are going to paste it into Claude. I will grab this and I will paste it into Claude and I will be right back. Alrighty, so here we are and I'm just going to simply click on send. There we go, reading the call transcript, and then now we wait for a response. Okay, so it didn't take the VTT file, so what I'm going to do is I already saved the VTT file as a PDF, and I just used my Chrome, or not Chrome, my MacBook to save the file as that. So I'm just going to go in ahead, add files or photos, and then I'm going to look it up, just like so. Bink, just like that. Pop that in there. And then once this loads, I'm going to go on ahead and send it. That looks a lot better. And now, wait, Claude is so quick with it. It is already done. And it gave me a total of 7 different ideas to have a presentation on. So these are potential workshops. So contract automation for service providers, the payment plan playbook, custom fields and smart list making, sales call to onboarding, streamlining your client journey, retention through data, the anti-perfectionist guide to authentic content creation. That's smart. AI-powered business operations, practical prompting for real results. Just for the sake of this video, let's use the AI-powered business operations. Now, what we're going to do then is if we're following this guide, we're going to go to the next page and we're going to copy this prompt and we're going to paste it into Claude with the chosen topic pasted inside of there. So here I am going into Claude. I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to copy this right like so. And then I can always use the other topics as call topics for other things. You could utilize it as content creation for Instagram or quite literally anything else. Or you can always have it ask you more questions or have it create more ideas for you as well. All right. And so now what it's doing is it's creating a Gamma prompt. And then I'm going to copy everything from here. So we're going to go from create all the way down. Wow, it's even creating out the slides for me, the whole 9 yards. I love it. All right. Now, we take this, copy, we pop it into Gamma. So we're going to go into Gamma. Gamma.app is the website that I'm referring to here. We're going to go on ahead and click Create New AI. We're going to do the first generate one. Bingo. We're going to paste this in. This one's really long. Gamma can only go up to 10 cards unless you pay for like Plus or Pro or Ultra. Crazy. But I'm just going to do 10 cards, even though it has more. It will figure it out and understand what I'm asking for it to do here. So we'll edit that prompt. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to do concise. I like Ash Rose, but you're able to come into Gamma, right, for service-based business owners, coaches, consultants, and course creators earning 10 to 50K per month. American English, professional, clear, actionable. That sounds good to me. And then I'm going to click generate. And then Gamma does all the hard work for me. I just sit back, relax, and do the day. But now I have an entire presentation. Granted, yes, you still have to proofread. You still have to go through that presentation, but so much better. And literally creates you an entire presentation within quite literally minutes. Minutes, that's it. Let's see. We're at 7 minutes and 20 seconds this has taken so far. And this is a lot of me waiting and then yapping at the same time. I could be doing something else for work right now while this is creating, like, so many things you could do. It's so nice. Yeah, look at that. It even adds in little logos. And there is a pretty sick presentation that I made, kind of. It was from my conversation, and it was built off of what I said as a human being, and then AI just created it and built it for me. But really, really cool things here, guys. Use AI if you're not already. Gamma is a great one if you guys do a lot of presentations or are in college. Claude is a great one just to be able to ideate and have conversations with, in a sense of like creation for business and logistics, etc. But I hope this was helpful. Gave you guys a little bit of insight as to how to create this stuff so quick, and leverage AI so that you can buy back your time in the long run. I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.